If you're thinking about moving north of Boston, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is choosing the wrong area. Because here's the truth, the best place to live for one person might be the worst place to live for someone else. Some people want walkability, some want top schools, some want land, privacy, and others care about commuting, affordability, or being close to the coast. After helping people move all over north of Boston, I've noticed the same thing over and over again. People spend so much time looking at the house that they forget to evaluate the area and location. And honestly, the area matters more than the house. So today, I'm gonna break down some of the best and worst areas north of Boston and explain exactly who they're best suited for. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Chris Blavel. I'm a local realtor here on the #1 team here north of Boston. If you want to learn more about living here north of Boston, please click the link in the description to schedule a discovery call. And if this video provides any value for you today, please consider subscribing to my channel. So let's jump in and talk about those downtown lovers. Let's start with people who want walkability. If your dream is grabbing coffee on a Saturday morning, walking to restaurants, attending local events, and having a real downtown experience, then Newburyport and Andover are gonna be tough to beat. Newburyport has arguably the best downtown north of Boston. You've got the waterfront, great restaurants, shopping, and a lot of character. Andover offers a similar feel with excellent schools and a very strong community atmosphere. Now the downside, you're gonna pay for it. These are some of the most desirable communities in the area, and price reflects that. If you're looking for acreage, privacy, and low prices, these probably aren't the right fit for you. Now let's talk about the complete opposite. If your dream is a long driveway, a few acres of land, privacy, and room to breathe, then places like Boxford, Georgetown, West Newbury, and Atkinson, New Hampshire are worth considering. These towns offer a much different experience than downtown Andover or Newburyport. You're getting more land and a quieter environment. The trade-off? You're driving almost everywhere. If you want restaurants, shopping, or walkability to downtown, these towns can feel isolated. So let's talk about the perfect location for commuters. If your #1 priority is getting into Boston as efficiently as possible, then I would be looking at towns like Reading, Wakefield, Wilmington, or even Andover. You have access to the commuter rail, major highways, and your relatively convenient access to the city. The reason these towns are so popular is because they offer a great balance. You can still get suburban living without completely sacrificing your commute. The downside is that you're giving up larger lots and more rural settings. So what's the overall best value? Now, this category always gets people fired up. If you're looking for value north of Boston, I think Haverhill, Amesbury, and parts of Salisbury could be a great option. These towns often allow buyers to get more house for their money compared to some of the higher priced communities nearby. Are they perfect? No town is perfect, but if budget matters, they're definitely worth exploring. So you one of those people looking for coastal living? If you want coastal lifestyle, then Newburyport, Ipswich, Gloucester, and Rockport are all gonna be high on your list. The beaches, the waterfront, the scenery, restaurants, the overall atmosphere, it's easy to understand why people love these towns. But the downside is obvious. You're paying a premium to live near the water. The biggest mistake I see buyers making is focusing on the town name instead of the type of life they actually want. I can't tell you how many people come to me and say, Chris, we want Andover. And when we start talking about what they actually want, more land, less traffic, more privacy, lower prices, Andover isn't even the best fit. The same thing happens with Newburyport, Boxford, and Salem, New Hampshire. People become attracted to the name instead of the outcome they're looking for. The truth is, there's no better place to live here north of Boston. There is only the best place for you. The key is figuring out what matters the most to you before starting to look for a home. Because once you get that part right, the home search becomes a whole lot easier. If you're thinking about moving here north of Boston or southern New Hampshire and want help figuring out which area is the best fit for you, feel free to reach out to me anytime. My team and I would be happy to help. There's a link in the description below to schedule a discovery call. And make sure to watch my next video, The Best Boston Suburbs for Commuters, where I break down some of the best commuter towns and who they're best for. Also, if this video provided any value, please consider subscribing to my channel, because every week we talk about buying, selling, relocating, and what it's really like here living north of Boston.